A good matchup on tap here at Busch Stadium. The Reds and the Cardinals. Next. Beautiful panoramic shot there of the Gateway Arch looming high over Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Cincinnati Reds as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Quentin Berry makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They come into this one in decent form as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
And it's been a little bit of a rocky start to the homestand. Just one win to show for their first 4 games. I think it starts with the pitching. They've got to get a good performance out of this starter if they want to turn around their fortunes.
Ready now on 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now.
And even just 4 pitches in, you need to find a strike here because you don't want to give him a free base runner to start the night.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. From deep in the hole. And a heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning.
And you know, any way you can get on base, you just take it. Here he just puts the ball in play. Doesn't hit it all that hard, but he's able to leg it out at first base, and he's on to start this ball game.
Brandon Phillips will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Now here's the first pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. He's set. Now the pitch. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on it, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Here's the 1-1.
Yeah.
Right down the chute that time. 1-2. He may not throw a ton of change-ups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2 pitch on the way. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, and no surprise. We talk about it all the time in the beginning of a ball game. Location is going to be a key. And here you can just see where this thing is. I mean, if he can continue spotting pitches there, he'll have a lot of success here tonight.
In is Joey Votto now. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He'll enter play right at 333. 2 home runs and 4 RBIs.
Come on, guys. Turn 2.
Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
If you're wondering, this is a straight green light here. When your star's up there, you bet he's swinging if it's good.
Now the 3-0 offering. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Peralta for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. They'll match it up against the big fella. As you see the numbers right there for the right-hander Matt Latos. And defensively, you see the Reds line up like this behind him. Here's Emilio Bonifacio now to get us started in the home half of the first.
Second baseman, Emilio Bonifacio.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Eric, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight here in the bottom of the first. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
They've been good away from home here, too. They've won 3 of their first 4 on this road trip, and that's a sign that these guys are really coming together as a ball club.
1-1 on the way. And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw will get Bonifacio at first as the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
In now is John Jay. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Here comes the 1-2. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. But right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this, sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
In now, Michael Lee. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
And the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here comes a 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Two. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We've played an inning. No score. Jay Bruce will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
The right fielder, number 32, Jay Bruce.
First pitch coming. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Now the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The pitch. And this will be fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And Bruce can't connect there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the inning.
Oh, that's just a blazer right there. He says, enough with trying to get you to chase. This is mano a mano, and he throws it right past him.
Here's Todd Frazier now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average of .314, 2 home runs, and 5 driven in. No score here as we play inning number 2. The next pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Fouled back. Here's another 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. One out, nobody on. Now here it comes. And he goes the other way with it. Hit well, but this is a foul ball. Here he comes on 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And for as hard as he throws, he's not just a thrower out there. I mean, this is pinpoint accuracy with his fastball. He puts it right on the knees on the inside corner. Not a whole lot you're going to do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Chris Heisey. As he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. Now here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Here's the 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
2-1. To 2-2 now. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Ready with another 2-2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and play off.
3-2, here it is. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Mark McGuire will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Mark McGuire.
Now here's the first pitch. And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you got this guy on deck.
Here comes the 3-0. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
And remember, he's coming off a loss in his last start. So if he keeps doing things like walking the leadoff guy, he'll be in trouble here too.
Curtis Granderson will step forward now. Currently 3rd in the National League batting race to begin play. First pitch on the way. And a ball, 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
The 1-0 now to Granderson. Change up low, 2-0.
All of a sudden, home plate's jumping around on him out there. He hasn't found the strike zone yet.
On the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
The 3-0. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Phillips retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
Oh, and a gift right there. He falls behind the guy 3-0 and then gets him to pop it up. That'll be a big sigh of relief out there on the mound.
Yadier Molina will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and 1 away now. First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
He's ready now. The pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Phillips for 1. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Zach Cozart will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And the pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Now the 1-2. Hit hard, right to Peralta out there at short. Definitely well hit, but the leadoff man's retired to start the 3rd.
We're starting to see signs that he's about ready to break out of this slump he's been in. He won't get anything to show for it here, but this is a good swing and a hard hit ball. Unfortunately, though, it's just right at somebody.
Stepping in now, Brian Pena. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
The 1-0 home. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
And I can tell you, from facing guys like this my whole career, you may think you're getting a curveball, but when a guy's throwing in the high 90s, it's darn near impossible to sit on one.
Matt Latos will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And here's the first pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Pitch on the way. And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Here comes a 2-2. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. The 2-2 coming. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Reds are down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Matt Carpenter will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. First pitch to him. Ball one.
Yeah, and when your team still doesn't have a hit, you appreciate a call like that once in a while.
Let's go, Cardinals.
1-0 on the way. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Berry has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
I thought for a second that this might make a dent in both the hit and the run column, but he didn't quite get all of it. It's probably the best swing, though, they've had so far.
Johnny Peralta will stand in. He's got that average pushing up near 300 to start the new season. First pitch coming. And that's in there for strike one.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Ball one.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
So 1-1 home. And there's ball two now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1. Peralta waiting the 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
The 2-2. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Now another 2-2. And this misses now as Latos runs the count full to 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Full count pitch on its way. This is hit on the ground but foul. The 3-2 one more time. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2. Grounded, foul. Here's the payoff pitch.
Here we go.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The next 3-2. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at bat.
1 out away now from 3 full scoreless innings, and both pitchers are working both inside, outside, up and down. Looking solid here to start this ball game.
Seth Hargrove will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. First offering on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. The 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Here's the 1-2. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Bruce is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Quentin Berry will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
Center fielder, Quentin Berry.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Now he changes up on him with success. Couldn't do anything with that one. It's 0-2. Now the pitch. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
1-2. And he'll take strike 3 call. Make it 3 straight punch-outs now on the mound. 1 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Brandon Phillips will dig in here. Took a called 3rd strike his first time. Here's the first offering. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike.
Tough pitch right there. That's 96 in on the hands. You just got to let that one go.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 with 1 away. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
And remember now, he finished off the previous inning with back-to-back strikeouts. And now he started this inning with 2 more. So he's really got it working out there now.
In is Joey Votto now. Lays off 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Emilio Bonifacio will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Emilio Bonifacio.
Now the first pitch. Fouled straight back. Now here's the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. And the 1-1 is on the ground down to third. One away.
Well, you can tell the third baseman's playing a little bit in front of the bag right here, trying to take away that bunt. Unfortunately, this ball almost takes his teeth out. The reactions had to be quick, and lucky for him, he still got them.
In now is John Jay, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. The 1-0. And this is lined into right field as that'll put him into the hit column for the first time. It's a solid single.
Some guys, you almost do him a favor if you pitch away from him. Here, he's just doing what he does best. Great balance here. Good swing path, and he drives it the other way.
Into the box, Michael Lee. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He waits. Now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Here comes the 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now another 1-2. And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. And there is Jay Bruce. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 32, Jay Bruce.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
And, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Boy, when you're starving for offense, this is a huge break. They get the leadoff man on here to start the inning, and maybe getting this pitcher into his stretch might just jumpstart that offense.
Todd Frazier will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around. Now the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That's 3 straight pitches, all over 100 miles an hour. If he throws a changeup for a strike here, that guy's got no chance.
The 1-2. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Chris Heisey will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
The pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
Ready now on 1-1. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
This is a classic example of losing your composure after a bad call. Now, he's still teed off about that last pitch, so he doesn't concentrate on his location, and this is going to make him even madder now.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
Yeah, same pitch here from the home run ball, but this one's in a much better spot down at the knees.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
And now a pitch on the way. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Reds hit the scoreboard first on this solo homer. Middle of the night here at Busch Stadium. It's now 1-0 Reds. Mark McGuire will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Do it, Cardinals. Do it.
First pitch coming. And that's taken for strike 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And the pitch.
Here we go.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
And he'll be thinking that's an out he should have had here to lead off the inning. This was maybe not the most routine of hops, but still, you'd think he'd at least be able to get a glove on it.
Curtis Granderson will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. first pitch on the way. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one.
He's going to get a visit from his catcher here because even though he got away with that last pitch, it was right down the middle of the plate and nowhere near the target. And this is not the guy you want to start missing your location with.
No runs, just one hit. One error for the Cardinals to this point. Pause, now the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. One pitch on the way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Granderson waits on the 1-2. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And Granderson will be aboard with a base hit.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You've got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do now to protect this lead.
Yadier Molina will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Now here's the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
From the stretch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
When you're in a key spot like this, you can't allow yourself to get tied up that badly.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. The 0-2 to Molina. Way outside. 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Big pitch here, 1-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Again, a 1-2. That swung on and lifted down the left field line. Heisey moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. Matt Carpenter will try it again. He flew out his first time. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
He's set, now the pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Around third and being waved on hold. And the run will score from second to tie the ball game at 1-1.
And this is a nice decision here in the outfield. The run's going to score easily, but he sees he might have a shot at that guy taking third. So this is a nice throw to gun him down and at least get an out on the play.
Here's Johnny Peralta now, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. The throw will go to third. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, all tied at 1-1. Brian Pena will stride in as he'll lead things off here in the Cincinnati 6th.
Brian Pena.
Put him away.
And here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Bad call on double strike.
1-0 pitch now. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
Here comes a 1-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Matt Latos will bat for himself here in a tie ball game in the 6th. First pitch coming. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Pitch on the way. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
A 2-1 offering. And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
Not a real good effort there.
Now, it's one thing if it's a slider running away or something like that, but that pitch right there was never going to be a strike.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. You can see what his breakdown is so far.
Quentin Berry will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. First pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Now the pitch. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. On the way. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Reds are down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Seth Hargrove will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Catcher, Seth Hargrove.
First pitch coming. Latos back to work as he gets ahead of the first man to greet him here. 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
So 1-1. 1-2 now.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Now the 1-2. This is foul right side. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You started in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Here's the 2-2 home. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Emilio Bonifacio will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. First offering on the way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now we'll try to beat one out here, but this will be just foul. Here's the 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And if you're a fan of pitching, this has been the game for you. I mean, these two guys have both been exceptional so far. Just 2 runs allowed between both of them. Of course, makes the broadcasters awfully happy because this game has flown by.
In now is John Jay. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Here it comes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Brandon Phillips will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
Here's the first offering. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And this is hit well towards the hole. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Well, there's a look at his pitches by inning, and as you can see, he's hit 85 for the game now, so you have to think they're watching him pretty closely in that dugout.
Joey Votto will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike there, 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. They can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Here's Jay Bruce now. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 now to Bruce. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Woo!
Two-0 count, the pitch. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
3-0 is on the way. He tried to hold up there, but here's a check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Michael Lee will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Now the first pitch. Latos back to work as he gets ahead of the first man to greet him here, 0-1. It appears safe to say now that that man right there has turned things around from his last start.
And it's a great sign, too, of exactly what you need to do. You have to have a short memory out there. But you're right. He's pitching with a lot more confidence in this outing.
Here's Latos now on 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Here's another 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2-2 pitch on the way. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
And when you know you've got a guy in protect mode up there and he's fouling off pitches left and right, that's when you know you can just keep taking him further and further away. He winds up getting the punch out here on a pitch that's well out of the zone.
In now, Mark McGuire. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
I doubt he wanted to get in quite so tight with the hard stuff there, but hey, this is a guy with good opposite field power, so you don't want to just give him free rein to lean out over the plate.
Now a ball hit high and deep. carrying towards the corner. But this will land foul shy of the wall. The 1-1 home. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Here comes the 2-1. 2-1 pitch is swung on and hit in the air out to center field. Berry is under this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight, and we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
Curtis Granderson will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Now here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home now to Granderson. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still tied 1 apiece. Trevor Rosenthal will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Todd Frazier will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Now the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes, 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Here he comes, 3-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's the full count offering. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. 2 very well-pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ballgame. Things have been tight throughout. Chris Heisey will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ballgame. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Now here's the pitch. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
And in a tie ball game already, that would have been a tough way to let the go-ahead run get on base. But luckily, this is a nice play behind the plate to make sure that guy doesn't get down to first.
Victor Martinez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And here's a cold strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Lee is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Reds are down and ordered. Score remains tied 1-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Sam LeCure is on out of the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Batting in the 7th spot, number 63, Sam LeCure. Now playing shortstop and batting in the 9th spot, number 6.
Yadier Molina will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Leading off for St. Louis, catcher, Yadier Molina.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Now the pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. The 0-2 to Molina. He got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
And as a defender, these are the kind of pitchers you like to play behind. Someone who pitches to contact, keeps the defense involved, and he gets an easy pop-up right here.
Matt Carpenter will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball's in the air and should be routine for Bruce in right field. And that's out number 2.
The shortstop, number 27, Johnny Peralta.
Johnny Peralta will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. First pitch coming. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
And if there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Now the 1-0. Ball 2 now.
This is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Now the 2-0 home. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Brian Pena will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth.
Catcher, Brian Pena.
Now here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here comes the 1-2. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And there to take it in is Granderson for the first out of the inning.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Billy Hamilton will dig in here. Now here's the pitch. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1 strike offering now to Hamilton. And a good pitch there as he has to fight this one off to the left, and the count moves to 0-2 now. And the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. So 1-2 with 1 away. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, he may be a setup man right now, but he's got the closer's fastball. There's no doubt about that. 97 that time. See ya.
Into the box now, Quentin Berry. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Now the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Oh, what a stop by Bonifacio. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught as that'll be an infield single.
Oh, that's a nice effort that time out there at second base. Watch as he flags this one down. He has to lay out to do it. Then he scrambles to get it over to first base in time, but really nice hustle getting down the line. Beats this one out.
Brandon Phillips will see if he can find a gap somewhere as he's got the possible go-ahead run at first with 2 down. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Ready now on 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Jay will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Cincinnati. Still tied 1 apiece. Alan Craig is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
And now a pitch on the way. In the air to right center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Yeah, that's just a good pitch right there. That's a two-seam fastball working its way back inside, and he's probably fortunate he didn't break his bat. He winds up getting this one right down there on the label, and he's retired.
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
2 quick outs here to start the inning. It's looking more and more likely that we're going to need extra innings here to decide this one.
John Jay will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. This ball will be chopped foul. Now here it comes. Grounded foul off to the right side. Here's the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's another 0-2. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
Now here's the pitch. Line hard to center field. And Jay's on base. He's got a base hit.
Yep, there's your potential winning run on first base. 2 outs. Now, at least you've given yourself a chance. A ball in the gap here, it has the potential to be a game winner, so we might see a no-doubles defense out there now.
Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base pass. Michael Lee will stand in a tie ball game here where a ball in the alley could end this thing. Here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, and he might have done it. Can they score that runner from first? Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away. Mark McGuire will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggle.
Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strike. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
The 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Deep breath time out there on the mound now. And this crowd, well, they're definitely making things tough on him out there.
Now the 2-1. Line hard, but foul. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Oh, this is for sure the at-bat of the night so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Well, with 2 away here, you are running a little bit of a risk by putting him on. Now another walk would end it. But at least you give yourself a few more options to get a force out, and you can get out of this inning still tied.
Jonathan Broxton will come on needing to get the final out here to send this one into extra innings. Curtis Granderson will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. You've got a shot to push that lead out even further if you could come through here.
And here's the first pitch. Now a ground ball heading for the Gold Glover Votto at first. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. 3 left for St. Louis. Score remains tied 1-1. Peter Borges will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 12.
Jason Mott will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frames.
Pitching for the Cardinals, number 30. Jason Mott.
Joey Votto will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. On the way. Now here's a swing and a fly ball out to center for the new man just inserted into the ball game. And the leadoff man is retired here to start the extra frames.
The right fielder, number 32, Jay Bruce.
Jay Bruce will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And Borges will take this one in for out number 2.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold serve, and then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Todd Frazier will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Now the pitch. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the 2-2 pitch. There's one at 97, and all he can do is foul that one away. Another try at 2-2. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Lee is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Yadier Molina will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. First pitch coming. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. On the ground to third. And a rather easy first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First offering on the way. Opposite field to left. Base hit.
There you go. Now that potential winning run is on at first base. I don't think they'll try to bunt him over here either. Not with one out already. They'll be open for a gapper to try and end this right here, right now.
Johnny Peralta will stride in. Grounded out his last time through. Here's the first pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. The 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Swing and a line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Matt Adams will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
42, Matt Adams.
Go, Matt. Here we go.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get one at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
Well, that's a good spot for that two-seam fastball. Now, remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's the 2-1 now.
You can do it. Come on.
Now the 2-1. Fouled back. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. One left for the Cardinals. Still tied 1 apiece. Robert Rivera will be summoned from the bullpen here as he'll take over to start inning number 11.
Robert Rivera.
Chris Heisey will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Pitch on the way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One pitch on the way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now the 2-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly.
And this doesn't even seem physically possible. I mean, how can a catcher who's in a crouch 3 feet behind the batter wind up fielding the baseball and tagging the runner all in one motion? I think he just broke the laws of physics out there.
Skip Schumacher.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Picked up by Peralta. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Quick outs are the key at this point in the ball game. Save your bullets. You never know how far you're going to have to go.
Brian Pena will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's looking like he's a little too amped up out there. He's got to channel that a little more because that pitch wasn't that close.
2 out, nobody on. The 2-0 on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 2-1 now to Pena. Now this is back up the middle, and the go-ahead run's going to reach here with 2 away. It's a base hit.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes. First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher. It's not hit especially hard, but you'll see it get past second base where neither middle infielder can track it down. And it'll make its way into center field.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Now the 1 and 2 pitch. In tight with the slider, 2 and 2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2 and 2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Reds leave 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Chris Andino will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Chris Andino.
J.J. Hoover will take over now to start the home 11th, knowing that just 1 would be the end of this ball game. Emilio Bonifacio will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Second baseman, Emilio Bonifacio.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The next pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Here's the 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Here he comes on 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Well, with this guy, a walk is definitely as good as a hit, so that's probably why he's taken 3-1.
Now here's the pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1.
Center fielder, number 12,
Peter Borges will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First pitch to him. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. One out, nobody on. The pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another 0-2 coming. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Here it comes. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down to start off the bottom half. Starting to look like this one's going to go another inning. Great.
Michael Lee will dig in. He singled his last time around. Here's the first pitch to him. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you got to figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. There to play it is Phillips. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as this inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 11 innings in the books now, all tied at 1-1. Quentin Berry will stand in to start out the 12th inning of play, and it starts to become a war of attrition once you've reached this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's some really tired legs out there on both sides. The bullpens have been working overtime. Heck, even the announcers are starting to get a little bit hoarse.
Now here's the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here's the 1-0. Comes back with a bullet of a fastball. That's in there, 1-1. The 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ball 3.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. And not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
The 3-1 is on the way. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Here's the pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And there to take it in is Granderson for the first out of the inning. This programming note to pass along. Due to the length of our game tonight, the long-running animated series The Wilkersons will not be seen this evening. Again, no episode of The Wilkersons after the game tonight. Brandon Phillips will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And now pitch on the way. Fastball called for strike 2.
Now you can't take any more pitches like that. If you don't like it, you got to at least try and fight it off.
Pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
Now the pitch. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. Now the pitch. And a good strike 2 pitch there as he has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled away. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. There to take it is Bonifacio. Throw to first takes care of Phillips, and he's retired for out number 2.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time he realized this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
Joey Votto will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Now here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here, 0-2.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
Now here it comes. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
The 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Carpenter will make the catch to retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Still 1 run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. All tied at 1-1. Mark McGuire will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
This whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
Now here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Yeah, that's getting bailed out at the plate.
The 1-0 home. Now it's 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Now the 2-0. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And Votto will take this one to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 3,
Curtis Granderson will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Curveball just misses apparently, 1-0.
He wanted to go after that one, but That's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Let's go.
The 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Now this ball is also swung on and also hit on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 4,
Yadier Molina will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Here's the pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Here comes the 2-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no, they can't get there. Ready on 2-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 2-2 offering. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes a 2-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Lance Lynn will come on now as he'll take over on the mound to begin the lucky 13th inning.
Lance Lynn.
Jay Bruce will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game.
Number 32, Jay Bruce.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 on the way. Oh, had a hanger that time, but missed it. 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Wow. You know, neither team really seems to want to take command of this ball game. I mean, this is ripe for the picking. Yet guys are just not coming up with good at-bats right now.
Todd Frazier will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Shut him down now.
And here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now here's the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion. And you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
Standing in now, Chris Heisey. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And Carpenter will make the catch to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning. All tied at 1-1. Matt Carpenter will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Now here's the first pitch. Bottom three in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
1-0 on the way. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Berry has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
He's put together 2 spotless innings so far out of the bullpen. I think a third would be above and beyond the call of duty.
Johnny Peralta will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it and winds up an easy pop out.
Tony Cruz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 48, Tony Cruz.
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Really wasting a lot of bullets on a guy that you should get out fairly quickly. You got to go right after him. Get him out of here.
3-1 on the way. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Yeah, a close pitch to take on a 3-1 count, but this might have been just a little bit outside. He winds up losing it.
Emilio Bonifacio will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for a strike. The 0-1. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Hang with us, folks. We'll keep going till we get a winner. All tied at 1-1. Gerald Vaughn will come on now, and at least they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Devin Mesoraco will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 39, Devin Mesoraco.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Pitch on the way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He'll try again. 1-2. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And taken in out there for the first out.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Into the box, Chris Andino. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
This play right here is all about getting a great read and a good angle on the ball when it's hit. Great jump, runs it down, and that saves extra bases.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. 1 strike offering now to Hamilton. He's fit to be tied after that one. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Now here's the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. Look at this. From a knee, he throws him out. A remarkable play there to retire the side. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Don't leave us now. It's just getting good. We're back for more on the show. Alfredo Simon is going to make an appearance now as he'll take over here in the 14th inning.
Alfredo Simon.
Peter Borges will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. One-0 pitch now. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
And now a pitch on the way. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
And wouldn't that have been something if they could have got the winning run on base on a drop third strike? A good hustle to try and make it happen, but they get the force on him pretty easily.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Here comes the 2-0. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Here he comes on 2-1. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Berry is there, 2 gone.
Boy, and they've had his number all through this one. He's now 1 for 6 in this ball game. Man, that hurts.
Mark McGuire will step in, a ground out victim as last time. First pitch on the way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
These have both been easy takes so far. Neither one of these pitches really approaching the strike zone.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. In there, 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. The 2-2 coming. Line to left. Heisey is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still tied 1 apiece. Quentin Berry. We'll see if he can get things started here in the top half of the inning.
Center fielder, Quentin Berry.
First offering on the way. Swing and a miss as he tried to muscle up on it there, 0-1. This man out for his second inning of work. Did a nice job getting him 1, 2, 3 last time around.
Yeah, but that was against the 7, 8, 9 guys. Things may be a little more difficult here now that he has to face the top 3 in the lineup.
Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Now here it comes. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Now the 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Well, that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. I mean, he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because, that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
Brandon Phillips will try and break the collar. He's 0 for 5 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And it's gone. A solo home run for Brandon Phillips. And the Reds now take a 2-1 lead.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
In is Joey Votto now. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
And these guys already have one home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
One out, nobody on. And the pitch. Now a high bouncer toward the hole. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 32, Jay Bruce.
Jay Bruce will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Here's the first offering. This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
No problem squaring up that knuckleball. It's generally not too hard to time that pitch. It's more about making solid contact. And I'd say that was pretty solid there.
Todd Frazier will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time. First pitch to him. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's the 1-0. 2-0 now.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
The 2-0. That's hard hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking. Chris Heisey will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one. Now the first pitch. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And on the error, a run is going to score.
Well, this is actually a much tougher play than it looks. First, he's got to barehand the ball. Then he's got to readjust his body to square himself up to first base. And when he winds up throwing it, he throws it poorly.
Into the box now, Alfredo Simon. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
And he knows he should be out of the inning already, but he's got to pick up his defender behind him and get out of this.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. He's fit to be tied after that one. It's 0-2.
And you can't make this easy on him right here. At least make some contact and force him to make a play.
He's set. Now the pitch. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Lee is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run, 1 Cardinal error, and 2 men left on base. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here, as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. The Reds lead it 3-1. Aroldis Chapman will get a call after all here, as he'll come on to pitch in the 15th inning. Curtis Granderson will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
And he takes ball 1. 1-0 on the way. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Fouled back. There's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 home. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
Yeah, and on this pitch right here, you got to make up your mind just a little more quickly up there. This is a ball that you got to think about maybe taking to left field, but instead, his swing is just a little bit late. He pulls off a little bit, and now he's going to go sit down.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. 1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1. Chapman ready, the 1-1. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. The 2-1 home. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there. It's 3-1 now. And with the tying run in the on-deck circle, the question, does he take a look at another one here?
He just might. You're still going to see a good pitch on 3 and 2, even if this one's a strike.
Here's a ground ball to first. And Votto will take this one to the bag himself for the out.
Yeah, it's starting to look like he's got this one under control. Just 1 out away now from a big extra inning victory here on the road.
Matt Carpenter will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
And when he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Here's the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Hits are even at 7 apiece. The 0-2 on his way from Chapman. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Man, I'm telling you, we'd be a lot better off if we got paid by the inning. This one seemed to go on forever, but they finally claimed the victory here as they shut the door in the 15th inning.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here. Aroldis Chapman. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Reds win this one 3-1. Good night from St. Louis.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 3 runs on 7 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. For St. Louis, 1 run, 7 hits, 2 errors, they left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. A reminder that extra postgame Metrolink trains will be available outside the left field gates at the Busch Stadium station or up the street at the 8th and Pine station. Bus service on the 40 and 410X lines is located outside the stadium on 7th and 8th streets, while service on the 30 and 93 lines is available on Broadway and 4th streets.